Here are the headlines on Inside the 10 News. UBA welcomes new generation of leaders as GMAP Cohort 21 graduates. GMAP Cohort 21 key takeaways from the GMD's charge to the graduates. UBA hosts NSBP Champions Advances Sustainable Banking Dialogue. UBA Senegal joins Côte d'Ivoire independence celebrations. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Inside the 10 News. I'm Susan, and it's great to have you with us. This week, we're celebrating progress in many forms, from developing the next generation of leaders to strengthening sustainable practices and building stronger connections across our markets. There is plenty happening across the UBA tribe, and we've put together some of the stories and moments that reflect the impact we continue to make across Africa and beyond. So let's get into this week's edition. UBA has welcomed another class of future leaders following the successful graduation of Cohort 21 of the Graduate Management Accelerator Program, GMAP. A total of 374 young professionals graduated, with participants drawn from across African countries with UBA presence. Speaking at the ceremony, our GMD CEO, Oliver Lauba, described GMAP as a strategic investment in Africa's future, encouraging the graduates to embrace discipline, continuous learning, resilience, and execution as they begin the next phase of their careers. The graduation also marked a major milestone for GMAP, with more than 5,000 young Africans now having completed the program, highlighting UBA's continued investment in developing the next generation of leaders on the continent. Group Chair Mr. Tony O. Elumelu CFR also engaged the graduates in an interactive session, welcoming them to UBA and encouraging them to contribute to making the group bigger and more successful. Describing the occasion as a symbolic moment, he urged the graduates to recognize the unique opportunity before them and make the most of their journey at Africa's Global Bank. The graduation reinforces UBA's commitment to developing exceptional talent and building a strong leadership pipeline across Africa. At the graduation of GMAP Cohort 21, our GMD CEO shared some important lessons and expectations for the newest members of the UBA family. From owning your career to embracing continuous learning and delivering results, here are some of the key takeaways from his message.
Today, we celebrate 374 exceptional young professionals. (223 females) and 151 males. You have successfully completed UBA's Graduate Management Accelerator Program, GMAP. Congratulations. Banking will keep evolving through technology, data, regulation, customer preferences, competition, and indeed through even AI that we'll talk about today. What brought you here will not by itself keep you ahead. Stay curious. Ask questions, and better questions. Seek feedback. Learn from your colleagues. Learn from your customers. Learn from your successes. Above all, learn from your mistakes. Your greatest advantage will be your ability to learn, unlearn, and adapt without losing your values. Banking is a business of trust. Competence may open doors for you, but character keeps them open. Let your word be reliable, your judgment sound, and your conduct above reproach. Do the right thing consistently. especially when it is difficult and when no one is watching. Build a name for yourselves with customers and with colleagues, and let your name be associated with integrity and self-hands. The three charges are a reflection of our values. The three E's: excellence, enterprise, and execution. And our SRG personnel: simplicity, responsiveness, and goal-oriented. I urge you, raise the standard, see possibilities, finish what you start, make banking easier, respond with urgencies, and remain focused on measurable outcomes. Do not chase visibility. Create values. Do not wait for a title before you lead. Leadership begins when you take responsibility and create value. Help a teammate. Protect the franchise. Delight a customer, or improve a process. Congratulations. I charge you to go forward with humility, with courage, with hunger. Welcome to the future that you help to build.
And there you have it, some of the key takeaways from our GMD speech. Congratulations once again to all our graduates, and we look forward to seeing the impact you will make across UBA and Africa. UBA hosted the Nigerian Sustainable Banking Principles Champions Committee on the 29th of July 2026, bringing together sustainability leaders from more than 25 banks, development finance institutions, and regulators. The session explored the evolution of sustainable banking in Nigeria and the growing focus on environmental and social responsibility under the CBN's 2012 Sustainable Banking Principles. A technical session led by Emmanuel Ayegba, Manager, Climate Change and Sustainability Services at EY, examined board oversight and the 3 lines of defense approach to sustainability governance, with discussions on reporting and accountability. The NSBP Champions Committee brings together sustainability officers from Nigerian banks and DFIs to advance the implementation of the CBN Sustainable Banking Principles. Last week, UBA Senegal joined the Embassy of Côte d'Ivoire in Senegal to celebrate the 66th anniversary of Côte d'Ivoire's independence. The celebration brought together distinguished guests, institutional partners, and members of the business community in a spirit of fraternity, unity, and African cooperation. The event provided an opportunity to celebrate Côte d'Ivoire's history and achievements while strengthening the ties between the Ivorian and Senegalese communities. UBA Senegal's participation reflected the group's Pan-African vision and commitment to strengthening connections, supporting economic development, and promoting regional integration across the continent. And that's a wrap on this week's edition of Inside the Den News. From developing the next generation of African leaders to advancing sustainable banking and strengthening connections across our markets, this week once again showed what we can achieve together as one UBA tribe. Thank you for joining us. I am Susan. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on the next edition of Inside the Den News.